Hello and welcome to the new video. In today's video, we're going to take a look here at the Retro Cup. We're going to have an interesting team here, and while the gameplay seems to be only 13 minutes, actually we got a lot of battles in here. The team was quite fast, and maybe the Retro Cup itself is just quite fast. This is still at a point where, yeah, some Pokemon were allowed that are not allowed yet. I decided to not showcase the battles they added. I feel like that doesn't really make too much sense at this point of the time anymore, but I also did some battles while there were Pokemon allowed that were not supposed to be allowed with Pokemon that were not supposed to be allowed. I had a team with like Tinkaton and Daxman. I don't think it makes sense to still showcase that because they're not allowed anymore. But yeah, Niantic screwed up, and you're gonna see here in few of those battles at least that, yeah, you're gonna see some Pokemon that this team is A, not designed to deal with, and B, I don't know, like, shouldn't be there. Like, basically, that's basically it. But as you see here, we have a Dragon Knight against us. That's fine by us. And we're going to see something interesting as well. What I decided to do here is I decide to shield, because I either get the shield back from the opponent, I get the damage onto them guaranteed, and I just have to see what they're going to have in the back here. We're going to see that I let the move go, and I hope there's something in the back that LEVANNY can deal with, as this is going to be something that Dragon Knight's going to be fine for us. Sadly, his first battle is sadly a hard counter loss. Hopefully we have a little bit more luck in this battle. We're going to already encounter a pretty awkward lead. It's not too bad though. We're going to be able to get 2 false moves in here to get a little bit of damage already on them and keep the energy for later on. And we're going to try to go now for some Trailblaze action against the opponent here. As we will see, Sparkling Area is coming in. Trailblaze is going to come in very soon after as well. And we're going to be able to let the move go here. Sparkling Area gonna get us low, but in comes the Grumpig, and as we will see, we're gonna get another charge move off against them. It's gonna be the Swift, and we can go for another Swift straight afterwards, which allows us to either get the shield here or align ourselves. An alignment would be great. But actually, I decided to swap out myself because I can farm them down in time with LEVANNY. LEVANNY has a ton of attack, but also a lot of pressure. LEVANNY is amazing in the current meta. Having access to Leaf Blade and Exeter gives you great coverage against the current Pokemon, and Shadow Claw is great against all the Ghost types that recently got buffed. Here we have a CMP type that we're going to be able to win and do a ton of damage against the opponent, enough actually to knock them out and let them forfeit. But yeah, LEVANNY actually was my favorite Pokemon of the team, and here you see already Tinkaton. Great for me in the lead, not supposed to be allowed. Not supposed to be anywhere near here, and this is still gonna be awkward because I should have went into a different Pokemon. I should have went into my Ferret against this boy here, against the Feraligatr. Ferret is actually my better option compared to that one. If you want to go into Ferret there as well, you're gonna start off with an energy disadvantage. In order to overcome that as well, you should go for a Trailblaze first, and then just go for Swift afterwards, and you guarantee kind of win this matchup. Here, I still get the shield advantage with it, but I have to kind of rely on me winning this battle with Talonflame now, which I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to do. I have some energy advantage, of course, on that Pokemon. I can knock them out here as well, but basically, the Tinkaton is still there, which, again, is never going to be there for you as well when you play the battles. Now it's banned, but again, it was allowed for, I think, nearly 2 hours in the beginning of this cup. You're gonna see here the Lapras coming in, and I'm not too worried about this one, because what we see here is we're gonna have the Flame Charge coming in, and I know that they need to swap into the Tinkaton in order to win this battle, as I'm now going to be able to knock them out, but I can even now maybe even knock them out straight with the next Flame Charge, which I'm gonna go for, and they decide to stay in here anyway. Flame Charge going to come through, is going to knock them out, and now they decide to forfeit here, so goodbye with your Tinkaton. There are going to be more of those matchups as well. We're going to have Horrible Lead here, but we're going to stop on to LEVANNY. Here, LEVANNY has his fast move pressure, but also my Ferret is just the way better answer, and we're going to get the Talonflame. Getting absolutely hard-walled from the get-go here. Not a lot that I can do about it, but you know what's also crazy? We have some lag there, which I don't think really mattered. We have some lag here. So we look like we have the same animation, but we don't get the free fast movement against the opponent. Isn't that lovely? It is completely shifting the battle as well, because I would have had the CMP tie, and as you see on the right side, I actually have quite a high attack stat, so I would never needed to go for a charge move, like a shield there, and instead I would have been able to do something with my Ferret. Let's see if they're going to have a hard counter to me in the back as well. They're going to have here Tinkaton. Like, again, that is kind of an unfortunate battle. Lag, hard counter, and a Pokemon that is not allowed in this battle, like in general in the current format. So that is not the best way to start into a battle. Like, literally, can you imagine something worse for that? I can't. But anyway, we're gonna have here next opponent, Horrible Lead Force again as well. And you see me here actually trying to realign myself, which I should have not done. They went for Ice Punch. I didn't know that they would run Ice Punch in this meta. And I was hoping that if they go for close combat, I could farm them down in the 2-shield scenario, realigning myself. But with Ice Punch now, I don't have a chance here. I have to let the move go. I'm not going to be able to win this matchup. But yeah, they're gonna farm us all the way down, and so we are gonna be in a very tough spot here. We can knock them out, which is actually not ideal. Would have rather had another extra fast move in, and we're getting just hard walled here again, which is ridiculous. But still, to be fair, I don't know. Like, I had a lot of great battles with this team, and I think they're gonna be a lot more wins coming here as well. So I like this team. I can recommend you this team. Again, the backline does not want to face against Tinkaton, which is not supposed to be allowed in this battle here, but it is still a very good team to run. I would really recommend it to you, like literally. The cool thing about here as well, having LEVANNY over Pokemon like the Superior, is that you're going to be able to get the fighting resistance still on this Pokemon. Ice Punch boosted still did a lot of damage. Again, I was hoping that they wouldn't run Ice Punch. I don't know why everybody is running Ice Punch in this meta. I guess they just get off Jump Off or something. But I was just predicting that they don't have Ice Punch, and that's why I let the move go through there. Which is, I feel like, a fair thing. But you know what's not fair? They actually get the move through here. They went for 2 fast moves. They should have went down there. Again, I should have not needed to use a shield here. And this is the thing as well. I actually had one set with this team where I went, I think, 2-3 with this team. And if I didn't have lag in the battles, I would have went 5-0. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. Was all like done at the same kind of time, of course. But like, there were so many battles. Here, I would have had still a shield. I still would have had a shield. Luckily, it doesn't matter because we're still going to be able to win the battle. But it is so mad on how, yeah, the game can be so inconsistent. Here we have some lag as well. They're going to go for the charge move. I think that was they forced close their app or something that they lagged like this. But no, they actually went for another fast move here. Never mind. But we can win this battle still, even though with all of the, yeah, weirdness happening here. Next up, Talonflame against Tinkaton. At least a great lead for us, and they decided to just straight up forfeit. So at least I will take this one here, as they are just, yeah, getting destroyed by Talonflame. Please no lag this time around. We're going to have the Ferret swapping in. This is going to allow us to go for another Swift against the opponent. And with that, we are going to be definitely better off. We're going to be able to go for the charge move here, get the shield, and we have the Tentacruel coming in. Swift coming in as well. This is going to be fine. And as we will see here, Swift is going to be able to do a ton of damage against the opponent. We can try to get to another one, and it might be worth it to use a shield here as well. Hopefully it's not Acid Spray. It is going to be Scald. They are getting, of course, the 30% chance to drop my attack as well here, which is absolutely lovely. Swift is going to be able to get them low, but as we will see, it's not going to be enough thanks to the debuff. But we're still going to be able to realign at least, which is going to be great as well. We are now at -1 attack and -2 defense. We would do more damage against the Bomber Snow here as well, without the 30% chance. And we would have had also this Pokemon for a bit longer, doing a little bit more damage. But no, now we have the Kingdra against our LEVANNY. They still get to the move here. I'm forced to kind of use a shield, I think, because I need to get to 2 Leaf Blades here in time in order to knock them out, as I don't really I feel like actually maybe it was a mistake. I think I should have let the move go. I should have went for the charge move here, let them knock me out. And then I would still have Talonflame, and Talonflame a bit, maybe with, I actually still don't think it really mattered. No, I think we still will not have a great time here. But we're gonna be way lower now, and yeah, a Bomber Snow is gonna come in now, and they need to put us a little bit lower as well, which they do, and they're gonna be able to win the battle. Again, I do think if Ferret didn't get the debuff, 30% chance to lose the battle here, basically, we would have won this one, even though we got hardwalled in the lead. And that's the thing as well. A lot of times you kind of have to take a look at your losses and put it into perspective and why you lose. And for example here, again, I do think that this team is absolutely amazing. I do think this team is going to work out beautifully for you when you actually try to use it in the meta where Tinkaton is not a thing. But I do think as well that I was greatly unlucky with A, lag, B, debuffs, and C, that Tinkaton was still around here with this team that I don't think it's an accurate representation so far, even though, like you saw already, most of the battles that we lost there were battles we could have won if things were just a tiny bit more in our way, where we just ask for normal odds of things and no lag, which is all we kind of care for. But anyway, we're going to be able to get the shield here, not the shield here, the energy here against the opponent, which is going to be great for us. Player off is coming through. We are going to be able to go into our LEVANNY and we can hardwall the opponent. And here at least we can showcase on what LEVANNY can do. LEVANNY is honestly a really good Pokemon. Like, I kid you not, like, this Pokemon is really strong, has great pressure, but I think there was something else here as well in this battle. Let's see if this, what do they have? They have Grumpig here still. yeah, I think we're still going to be fine here. We're just going to be able to go for the spam. Even if they're going to knock us out here somehow, we're going to be fine. I thought of going for the Exeter, but at the end of the day, if I just go Leaf Blade, I should be kind of fine as well. I can use a shield here. And I just need to get them even a little bit lower and I would be okay. But even a Shadow Ball is going to be fine for us. Onto our Talonflame, I think we still survive that. So, yeah, we should most likely swap out here soon. I still don't get to the move here, but I think it doesn't matter. Still should be fine. I think they might get to a Dynamic Punch against my Talonflame. We have a bit of standing leg there as well, which allows them to go for the Dynamic Punch. Yeah, I think it's just Dynamic Punch. So we should be able to win the battle. But again, yeah, that... I don't know what's going wrong with the game currently. Like, is it the same for you? Like, I do coaching as well on MetaFight, by the way, if you're interested, link down below. And yeah, they usually have the same issue where it's a lot of one-turn lag, basically. Third is going to be next year. That is going to be an interesting Pokemon for us, of course, to deal with, as we're going to be able to go for the Flame Shot against the opponent. This is going to be absolutely fine. We're going to be able to take the Swift. Actually going to go for the Fly here, because I think I'm most likely going to swap out very, very soon after anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to swap out here into my own third. We're going to get out the Grumpig. They definitely swapped into the wrong Pokemon, and with that, we're going to be able to win this battle. I don't know what they would try to do here, to be fair. Grumpig, to be fair, it's not even that bad for them. Like, they should have just played out. They have Dynamic Punch for this matchup. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. We're going to have the Stunfisk. This is going to be a matchup that we definitely want to play out here with the third, but they swap out into the Talonflame, which honestly is absolutely fine for us. That's kind of where we want to face this Talonflame anyway, as we will be able to go for the Swift spam, and they don't really have too much pressure onto us. If they let this move go through, we should be able to realign. We see that they let the move go, and with that I can guarantee the realignment. And as you have a grass type in the back, I definitely want to get a realignment. There's no point of me not going for that shield here, though, so I'm gonna be able to just go ahead and go for the Trailblaze here, but I still have my grass type, which completely hardwalls the opponent's Pokemon here. So I'm not too worried. Can we get for a Swift? We cannot go for a Swift. They're gonna knock us out here. But all of a sudden, our Talonflame is safe from this Pokemon. Mud Bomb is coming through. We can go into our LEVANNY. We lagged here for one turn. We didn't get the free fast move in. And trust me, if I tell you that this mattered again, you would most likely not believe me, right? It did matter again. One turn lag is everywhere, and one turn lag is so annoying right now that, yeah, while I don't really want to complain about things the entire time, sorry, it completely shifts the entire matchup, which you're gonna see here right now. I can go for the Leaf Blade. I should have one extra fast move at this point. Leaf Blade is coming through, Shield is coming up, and we see that, yeah, I get the free fast move in here. We're gonna be able to go for the Shield here as well. It's gonna be the Exeter, and we are not getting there by one fast move. I would win CMP tie. And I lose because of this. Yeah, again, this team is amazing. The game currently has some problems for sure that you have to kind of be a bit mindful of. And yeah, this is going to be it for this video. Again, this team would have mostly won like 3-4 battles extra here if things would have been normal. But that's going to be it for today. See you then. Bye bye.